Vou sambar na cara da sociedade.
Vou sambar na cara da sociedade.
Vou sambar na cara da sociedade.
Yes!
That's a good one. Vou sambar na cara da sociedade. Yes.
I'm gonna dance the samba on the face of the society?
What?
Yo, that's it! That's my life!
Oi gente, tá começando mais um Pop Team. Hoje eu vou entrevistar a Dove Cameron e a Sofia Carson, que é as meninas do filme Descendentes. E elas vieram pro Brasil para promover Descendentes 2, que estreou domingo no Disney Channel, e hoje eu vou fazer uma entrevista com elas. Eu me propus um desafio, que é tentar falar um pouco em inglês com as meninas, e vamos ver no que vai dar nisso, né? Vamos pra entrevista, hoje vai ter uma brincadeira também, elas vão tentar falar em português, mas depois vocês vão saber direito, tá bom? O que eu mandei beijo? Vamos pro vídeo!
Hi girls, welcome to Brazil.
Thank you
So
so
my
much.
name is Raíssa Haddad. So I have some questions for you guys.
Perfect.
Yay!
É a primeira vez de vocês no Brasil. Vocês conhecem alguma música, alguma comida?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. I think, well, growing up, we both grew up listening to a lot of Brazilian music. Caetano Veloso, Ivete Sangalo.
Oh.
They're like, my grandfather would play them for me every single day when I would see him. So they're big inspirations for me. And of course, the Carnaval,
yeah.
which we're saying we have to come back to. The food, which we've already eaten, amazing. Also, Brazil happens to have the best Japanese food. Like, they have such a huge Japanese population that I just learned, so we have amazing Japanese food.
We also just found out that the Brazilian people are voted some of the most fun people.
Absolutely, and beautiful, just so kind and warm, so we're very happy to be here. And football, of course.
Football.
Assim como em Descendentes, eu sei que vocês dançam. O que foi mais difícil pra vocês dentro do filme?
I think the most difficult part is remembering while we're dancing to keep singing. Because especially in It's Going Down, when we're sword fighting and dancing, to remember to mouth along while you're trying to be like 1, 7, 5. Very difficult.
But it was also like the best parts of the movie too.
Oh,
The
yeah.
musical numbers were my favorite parts.
O filme é muito divertido e eu queria saber como que era a relação de vocês nos bastidores.
Every time we called cut, it was just a burst of laughter. We have become a family. So much work that goes into Descendants, from post-production to the crew, to hair, makeup, costume design, production design, the cast, Kenny. So all of us really became a family, and we always had it. Kenny made it almost like his mission to make sure that we always were just always smiling, having an amazing time.
It's also not hard because we have one of the rarest things in Hollywood, which is like the whole cast is flawless human beings in terms of their soul and their heart, and all really funny too. So yeah, we're very close knit.
funny?
I think you're funny.
I'm never funny.
That's not true.
O meu filme favorito da Disney é Malévola e ela é uma das minhas vilãs preferidas. Eu queria saber de vocês qual é a vilã preferida de vocês da Disney.
My favorite Disney villain is also Maleficent.
Ora.
Mine is the Evil Queen. And I think we both liked our significant other parents, our parents, before we were cast as them. So it was also really cool.
Qual é a maior lição que o filme passa para o público, na opinião de vocês?
The biggest lesson.
One of the things that makes me so proud to be a part of this movie is that the most important thing are the lessons.
Yeah.
And this time around, the movie is so much deeper, and there are so many. Each character tells a really important story. And I think Evie's story in the first one was a story of girl power, a story of, knowing that you don't need a prince to give you a happy ending, that as girls we're not defined by a reflection in the mirror, but by the kind of person that we are, the love in our hearts and the intelligence in our minds. In this film, her story was about unconditional love for others and knowing that everything in your life should always be driven by your heart. And then the big message, in my opinion, is towards the end you realize that it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you come from, if you feel like you don't belong, if you're an outcast, a weirdo, a misfit, you belong and you are loved, and it's more than okay just to be fully you.
Yeah, I agree that there are many lessons. I do think that the main one, because, Again, female empowerment is always something we should be working towards. I've actually found that there's a lot of fans, both genders, male and female, and I do believe that a message that encapsulates, male, female, young, old, no matter where you're from, who you're born from.
Absolutely.
The big overarching message, I think, is we are all complex, we are all worth it, and there is no such thing as good or evil. And also, as long as you stay true to what's authentic in you and you strive to be the most you, which is the easiest thing that any human can do.
Ok?
Yes.
Do you know some words in Portuguese?
A little bit.
Some.
A little bit.
Eu te amo.
Eu te amo, beijos, obrigada. Como vocês estão?
Infinito.
Te amo infinito, eu te amo infinito.
Oh, good.
Descendentes 2?
I have one challenge for you guys.
Ok.
Ok? Eu tenho aqui alguns memes brasileiros
Ok.
que eu vou entregar pra vocês tentarem falar em português.
Ok, perfect. Eita, Giovanna e Forninho
Cao.
Caiu.
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 Caio.
Eita, Giovanna o Forninho. Nino?
Isso.
And it is
forninho.
Nho, right?
Forninho, Caio.
Caio.
Caiu.
Caio.
That's so funny.
And then
Close.
close certo?
Isso. Close certo.
Close certo.
Isso. Yes.
Close certo.
Oh,
Ok.
like it's like, oh, it looks good. Like it's the right look.
Close
yeah.
certo.
Oh, close certo. I love it.
Parece que o
Oh,
jogo virou,
Virou.
não é mesmo?
Parece que o jogo virou, não é mesmo?
Parece que you guys
Parece que
really
o
Parece
jogo.
que say that again?
Jogo.
Jogo. Parece que o jogo virou, não é mesmo?
Parece que o jogo
Virou. Não,
parece
mesmo.
que o jogo virou, não mesmo.
Parece que o jogo virou não é mesmo? É mesmo?
Yes.
See?
Yes.
Amazing. The game, like the tables have turned.
The tables have turned.
Ah, I love it. Lacru,
Miga?
Lacrou, miga.
Lacromiga. The
Yes.
best. You rocked it, Frank. There you go. Lacromiga.
Lacromiga.
Lacromiga. Vou sambar na cara da sociedade.
Vou sambar na cara da sociedade.
Vou sambar na cara da sociedade.
Yes!
That's a good one. Vou sambar na cara da sociedade.
Sociedade.
Yes.
Oh! I'm gonna dance the samba on the face of the society.
What?
Yo, that's it. That's my life. That's my life from now on. Vou sambar na cara de sociedade. I'm gonna dance the samba on the face of society.
Society.
Yo! Can I keep
We need to
this?
put that line into sentence 3.
Easily.
We're gonna dance the samba.
A senhora.
A senhora é
É
destruidora
destruidora.
mesmo.
A senhora destruidora mesmo.
A senhora
senhora
destruidora
destruidora
mesmo.
Yes.
Well, they all kind of mean like
You
the
really
same
rock
thing.
it,
I mean, not the
lady.
same thing, but it's like you rock it, friend. You
Senhora
rock it, lady.
destruidora. Yeah, I
I'm
like
gonna
that.
rock it. Yeah.
Cool.
Vou
We're gonna
sambar
learn
na cara
these.
de sociedade.
Thank you, girl.
Thank you very much. Obrigada. Beijos. Thank
You're
you.
amazing.
Espero que vocês tenham gostado desse vídeo. Como vocês puderam ver, eu tenho um inglês fluente. Sou fluente, gente. Deixa seu like se você gostou. Compartilha para todo mundo esse vídeo. Se inscreva no meu canal se você ainda não é inscrito. Falando em descendentes, eu fiz a dança de descendentes. É só você clicar aqui neste link que você vai já estar lá para você aprender também. É isso. Um beijão e até o próximo vídeo.